Good morning, dear students. This is Amit sir. In the lesson Internet, we already learned the way the Internet developed or the evolution of Internet and also the various requirements that are needed for the Internet connection. Today, we are going to learn how we can access information on Internet. So for accessing information on Internet, the first thing that we need is Internet connection. Then we need some web pages and websites. In the previous lesson, we already learned about this a little. In the previous lesson, we already learned about these things. So what is web page? A web page is an HTML document. Each web page has an unique URL and a collection of web pages create a website. In some pages, we get link for the another web pages and those links are called hyperlinks. So, for accessing information on internet, we need internet connection, web pages or websites. Also, the main and one important thing that we need is a browser. A browser or a web browser is a special software that helps us to access the information on internet. Some of the very most common web browsers that are used are Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome and Opera. Now let's understand the various parts of a web browser. As you can see, I am now using Google Chrome. So every web browser has some common elements. Let's check them one by one. The first one is title bar. We already know that the title bar carries the current title of the page. Similarly, in a web browser, the title bar lies at the top of the web browser. As you can see, it is showing the name of the web page in the title bar. You can also check the title bar of other web browser like Mozilla Firefox. This is the title bar. Let's open a website, Wikipedia. Now you can see the title bar is showing the name of the web page. It is similar also in Microsoft Edge. Okay, the next element is address bar. This part of the browser is the address bar, where you can type the URL of a web page. To open a web page, you have to type the URL in the address bar. Let's open Wikipedia in Google Chrome. Okay. Next, the new tab button. You can see in the top the plus sign. This is the new tab button. Whenever we want a new tab to open a new web page, we can click on the new tab button. Let's check the new tab in Firefox. Okay, let's open another new tab. The next one is back button. Over here, this is the back button. You can see it is written go back one page. That means it will take you back to the previous page. Let's check this in Google Chrome. Here, this is the back button. Whenever we click here, just you can see we can come back to the previous page. The next one is forward button. This is the forward button. This will take you to the next page that we have already opened. It is only work when we use the back button. Earlier we were in the wikipedia.org page. Here you can see there is no forward page or the forward button is not working. It is not active because we did not click the back button yet. Now when we click the back button, that means we are going to back one step. So then the forward button will get activated. How many times we get back? Only once. So we can only go forward for one time only, like this. Okay, let's check it more. This is Wikipedia. I am selecting English language. for the website. This is the website open. So now I click the back button once and twice. So now the forward button will work twice. Just check. One forward click, it will take you to the Wikipedia page. Next forward click, it will take you to the last page that we browse already. The next option is reload button. Reload button will refresh the web page again, or sometimes we open a web page and you might see that the picture was not loaded properly. So we just click on the refresh button to refresh the web page. The next option is home button. Different browsers are having home button at different places. Like you can see in Mozilla Firefox, this is the home button. In Microsoft Edge, here it is the home button. The home button will take you to the default home page of your web browser. The next option is Hub, which is also known as Favorite or History. Favorite. This is the favorite option in Microsoft Edge. Suppose you open a web page like google.com and you want to make it bookmark. Bookmark, that means you want to add it to the favorite. After adding it to the favorite, click add. So it goes to here at this place. After adding it to the favorite, it goes to this place in the favorite option. So next time you don't have to type the whole URL in the URL bar. Just click on the favorite and it will open automatically the page. Let's check it in new tab. You can see nothing is typed in the URL box. I'm just going to favorite option and then click on Google and it directly type the URL and open the page. It is just similar like the bookmark we are using in our books to directly open our favorite pages. The next option is web notes. Sometimes when we browse a web page, we want to write some note for our future reference. Just click on the note button to add note to your web pages. The next option is share option. You can share this page by using any messaging services like email. The next option is settings. For going to settings, click on the settings option. From here, you have to select the settings and here you can change the various options available for customize the browser. Like choose the theme. I'm just choosing the theme to dark. You can see the changes. Next, whenever I want to open Microsoft Edge, what will open? A new page. So I'm just change it to previous page. That means whenever I open Microsoft Edge, it will take me back to the previous page or the last page, after which I close the browser. Open new tab with. Whenever you click a new tab, what will happen? Here it is selected a blank page. You can select other options like top sites and suggestions. Now let's see what happened. You can see some of the top sites are open now here. These are some privacy options. This is the password or autofill option and these are some advanced options. These options actually help you to configure your web browser. So that's all for the day. Stay safe and have a nice day.